Everyone has the misconception that the worst kind of spills are the oily, gooey ones, but it's actually the bits and pieces of our plastic water bottles floating in our oceans. Guess how many plastic water bottles are consumed every second in the United States? 100, 200, maybe 300? 1,500 plastic water bottles are consumed every second in the United States. This means that 90,000 plastic water bottles are consumed every minute, just in the US alone. The United States should limit the use of plastic as well as encourage recycling and the usage of a personal water bottle to be able to combat the plastic waste that are piling up in our oceans and filling up our landfills. Plastic was created in the late 1900s and it was called the material of 1,000 uses. It also played an important role in World War II just because it was so cheap and so durable. However, nowadays plastic is used as something disposable and something that we can dispose of after every use. When you think of plastic, you're like, oh, plastic is plastic, I can recycle it. However, the chemical that makes up the hard, clear plastic is non-recyclable. So 7 billion pounds of this is made every year and ends up in our ocean. Because plastic is a non-biodegradable product, it breaks up into smaller fragments over time, and these fragments end up into our ocean. So our marine life is being affected by it. It can either harm our whales, our sharks, our fishes, or else it can possibly poison it because of all the chemicals in the plastic. Not only that, but plastic is affecting our food chain. So the fishes that are eating the plastic actually have the plastic in them. So a researcher in 2008 actually found plastic inside fishes, and this will affect other animals that eat the fish as well as affect us because we also eat fish. Not only is plastic affecting our marine life and our environment, but plastic water bottles are pretty expensive. So if you go to a supermarket, the average cost of bottled water is around $1.25. According to the MLSK Water Tap Foundation, bottled water is 1,000 times more expensive than tap water. Not only is water in bottles really expensive, but it takes a lot of energy to produce. So 17 million barrels of oil go into making plastic water bottles, and because oil is a non-renewable resource, we're running out of this, and we can invest this oil into something more, something that we actually need, not really plastic water bottles. Not only that, but water in water bottles are usually filtered, super filtered, and does not contain fluorine, and tap water is actually more healthy for us because it does contain fluorine, and fluorine is important because it helps our teeth become strong and healthy. So the next time you walk past a grocery store or the aisle of a supermarket and you see all these plastic water bottles, think about the marine life that are being affected by these plastic bottles, as well as how much money you can save by just drinking tap water. To be able to combat all the plastic waste that are piling up in our ocean, I encourage you guys to carry a personal water bottle around campus. Regis has a lot of water stops that you can go to. In every building, there's usually a water stop. So fill up your water bottle there and avoid buying plastic water bottles as well as using plastic bags. So change to brown paper bags and help save our environment and protect our marine life from becoming endangered.